Ciao. Good. So my daughter came yesterday and she brought a few projects that she wants to do here or with me. So she's already on the first one. There she is. And started working on it. She has a little table that she wants to color, so she sanded it and now she washed it and now she will color it. And I will start working on my next cooking video. That's the setup already prepared because I am getting hungry, so I want to make tramezzini, which is a sort of Italian sandwich. So if you like those, be prepared for the recipe soon. And then we will go on with some more projects. And then she will go home in a few days. And 2 days after, I will join her because for my birthday, which was a month ago, I received 2 tickets for an open air concert in Zurich. So my daughter and I will go there, and I will so much love to have a cultural event after a long period of time, unfortunately. But yeah, that's the overview of the coming days. So let's start. Are you warm?
Yeah, it's hot outside, but the water is very cold.
What is the water?
Cold.
Really? No, don't you dare. My daughter is already waiting.
It smells nice.
And it smells nice and it's ready. We can eat in 2 minutes.
Yay.
And just have to say, è pronto! Buon appetito! So, video is done. There is someone waiting because we both are hungry and we both love tramezzini, which is the recipe I did
What's that?
right now.
Be faster. I want to eat. It smells very nice.
Okay, you just have to help me to put away those things.
No,
There is
put
just
away. On the food. Please.
be a good one. Come on, help me.
No.
First victim to save is this plant. This plant was downstairs and it grew so much that I had to somehow support it, and I attached it to the wall and wherever I could. But my daughter suggested rightly it's the moment to give it a new pot, a bigger one. So that is what we are.
I will take it off like this. Squeeze the pot from all sides.
Yeah.
It's not even that good though.
You see? I'm not that mean.
Oh, look at that. This one. Piece of the trunk.
Yeah.
Should have like safety goggles.
My daughter is angry with me because this poor plant, and I guess she was right.
You're lucky that this is a monstera because monsteras love being root bound. But I have been on TikTok for a very long time. I'm sorry, there's just too many of them. I've been on TikTok for a very long time. I have never seen this kind of root bound ever.
But apparently
yeah, and
she
hate
was
it.
happy.
Like I tried to make everything to make my monstera happy, and I don't even think we can fucking do anything now.
We just put it
Other
in
than
a bigger pot.
Cioè, qui adesso è più facile, adesso riesco a fare così, però prima erano talmente tanti che avrei tagliato a to get it out. Perché devo fare così e non devo try to get it out. No.
Not that it wouldn't have enough roots.
What? This is... E lasciala così. What? Look at these roots. I freed a root.
Hey, one freed, 2,000 to go. So that monstera is back at her place, and I hope she is happy and grows. It's the next day, and after having saved the 2 big plants yesterday, I am trying to help a little bit those 2 plants which are smaller, so they grow a bit more to upwards and not downwards. And yeah, it's a beautiful day, and I will try to make sure they feel better. Supporting them a little bit. And this is the next patient. It's a Chinese money tree, I guess. A pilia. And also here the problem is that I repotted it not that long ago. Okay. So adding a little fresh earth, soil, dust, dirt. I call it soil. No roots coming out of the pot. So bring them back in. Now the next point is that my daughter brought a bag full of clothes that she doesn't wear as they are. So the question is, can we just change them, arrange them, adopt them, whatever, or do we just donate them? So this is the bag. And now I'm waiting for her so I can start sewing. Let's see what happens. This was a top and is now becoming a tank top. A strapless tank top.
But it's like a corset, basically.
A corset? Okay.
It's difficult with the cut of this.
Yeah. This kind of fabric is always difficult to cut. Should be enough. Next piece. It's a beautiful dress. Those elastic parts, after a certain time, they just become too loose. Or maybe you're too slim now.
Well, I got it second hand, remember, at that store over there?
Yeah.
So, it was already big on me then.
And this is the result. Let me see without counterlight.
This is the back.
Mm-hmm.
And the front.
And go back a bit so we see the whole length of the dress. Beautiful. Good work. Good job, honey. I absolutely love it having a room where I can have my sewing machine and my iron board. I can leave it here if I want, and it doesn't disturb. It's great. So now that the dress is ready, we can iron it. So this is nice and smooth. What's next?
I am doing the pants.
That's the bathtub for the birdies. I have to show you something. Part of the geraniums and the... forgot the name. Look at the pomegranate. They're blooming. Petunia, that's the name. Next step, cooking. Very special dinner this evening. You'll see. My daughter asked me to prepare something for dinner today, this evening, which is one of her favorite dishes, and it is a poor people dish. It's a farmer's dish, in Italian. And normally it is cooked on the wood stove, which I do have. This one, which in summer, you see there's lots of stuff on there, so if I need it, I empty it, but in summer it's normally just a piece of furniture. I have a gas stove, but gas isn't getting hot enough. So what I'm doing, and maybe you have seen the hint before, is that I use this fire bowl to make them. I'll make you some light and some light. Is that okay? Good. So the first thing we need is a little bowl. We add some salt. We add some water. I can't imagine that anything else could have fallen. So now we need the imperia, pasta making machine. And one is done. Back to the first level. And also this one is done. So I cover them and go and light the fire. And then I have my special bowl for the Chissulìn. Because if you put the bowl on the fire, a pan on the fire, then it's getting black and it's very difficult to clean. So I clean it, of course, but not on a clinical level. We are done here, so now it's time to prepare the fire outside. So I hope you see enough. To keep the fire flat, in case you wonder. In the meantime, daugher is preparing la charcuterie, I salumi, which in English means,
I don't know.
you know, so prosciutto crudo, prosciutto cotto, salame, formaggio. Ciao! Okay. Yes, there was a little mouse.
What do you mean?
That stole some more.
No.
No?
Never.
No mouse? Okay. Then we put the pan on it. This is just like cowboy life, right? So when the lard is completely liquid, I need 2 forks, and that's the first test. Can you see it? Yay! Come on. There you go. Yay! Yes! You see how quick that is? È pronto! She's filming for me. È pronto! There we are. And that is the perfect shape and Chissulìn. And now we eat. Buon appetito! Fire is still going. We had a nice dinner. And this is the table that she varnished. I like it. Gray below and black on top. Good job, honey.
Thank you.
I want to share this moment with you because it's so beautiful after all the things we did together, from cooking to sewing to planting to whatever. Now we are sitting late at night. We have this big,
Very big book right now.
very big book, which is the, come si chiama in inglese?
The Divine Commedia, I think it is. By Dante.
La Divina Commedia by Dante Alighieri. And in parallel, we are seeing, I'll show you right in a second, Roberto Benigni, which is one of the biggest Italian actors, and we love him so much. If you don't know,
He's from Life is Beautiful.
La vita è bella.
Did he write it too?
No.
But why did he win an award for it? As an actor?
Yes.
Oh, I thought he won it because he wrote it.
And he was director, I guess, also.
Oh, okay.
Maybe, but he didn't write the story. Anyhow, one of the most famous Italian actors, a part of Sophia Loren, of course. And if you have seen the scene of the Oscar Awards where Roberto Benigni won it, Sophia Loren was the one who read the winner, and the winner is, and she went mad in that scene. She was calling him Roberto, Robertino. So he won the Oscar. And years ago, Roberto Benigni was had it's just like a sort of show in the evenings on Italian piazzas, the main places in those old ancient Italian cities, starting with Florence, of course, which is the city of Dante Alighieri, where he was reading from his poem, from Dante's poem, and explaining it, because it's ancient Italian. It was written in the 1300s, so the language is 700 years old, and not many people understand that. So he's reading it and explaining it in his own way, and it's great. So we are laughing so much about it.
It's a film directed by and starring Roberto Benigni, who co-wrote the film with Vincenzo Cerami.
Okay. Thank you. And now let's see Robertino.
Robertino.
Che adesso vedremo qual è, ma voi pensate anche che, perché il mondo che sembra di catene è tessuto tutto da armonie profonde, c'è qualcosa che è scritto, che c'è una cosa per tutti noi. Non faceva giochi di parole, questi erano suoni di una musica per l'epoca e per adesso eterni, sono meravigliosi.
Good morning. Today my daughter is going back home. So in her sleep, she's still sleeping, I asked her if she wanted pancakes or crepe, and she said she wanted crepe. So this is what I'm preparing for breakfast. Crepe maker is already set up. Coffee is on the way. Ready for pancakes. Oh, not pancakes, crepe. So this is the situation. The situation with the crepe and tea and cafe latte and juice and fresh fruit and yogurt and crème fraîche and Nutella. The most important of all. Not sponsored. Buon appetito! This is how we fill crepe, with Nutella and crème fraîche and fresh fruit. Yay! It's so yummy. Buon appetito!
Buon appetito.
When I prepared the crepe, you can't take less than 1 egg. So if you make big crepe, then the outcome is 3, and that's why I make smaller ones. Wow, this is beautiful. I make smaller ones, so we have 4, which means 1 for breakfast for each of us. And with the other 2, I make wraps. Whatever I have at home, avocado, chicken, tomatoes, iceberg, tuna. So no chicken today, I have tuna. So then my daughter, I guess she will leave in an hour or so, heading back home. But at least she has something for the trip or for lunch when she is at home. This evening she will go to an open air, so I don't have to throw anything away. And we both have something to eat. A little bit of iceberg. Okay. And with avocado I always add some cumin and lemon juice. Without seeds, possibly. Number 1. And number 2. So this one is for me. I'm wrapping every wrap on its own. There we go. She's leaving. Her little car is packed.
Why do I always arrive with so much stuff and seem to be leaving with even more?
I don't know, that's a family
Also because I couldn't
thing.
even pack the things back into the bags they were originally in. Maybe also because I had a lot of laundry and so I just packed it all in.
Yeah.
I did not come here just to do laundry. I do want to mention that.
Yes, I invited her.
Okay.
Are you sad?
Yes.
Okay.
Or not too sad because you're coming on Tuesday.
Yes. I don't want you to be sad. Just a tiny little bit.
Ciao, Ma.
Ciao, amore mio. Bene. She left, which is always, it's always a sad moment. So on one side I raised her to be an independent woman who loves her freedom and loves to be also alone and knows what to do with herself when she's alone, you know. And so I remember the feeling of living alone in your first flat and coming home, and it's freedom. It's so important. So every time she leaves, and she is so excited to come back to her flat, and this evening she will go to a city party and with friends, and I'm so happy for her that she has this life and she enjoys what she does and she has friends and she has fun. I love it, and it's the most important thing for me. But let's be honest, it's also when she leaves, be it after 2 hours or be it after 4 or 5 days that she was here, now it was 5 days, I enjoy every minute she's here, and when she leaves I'm sad. I am. What I normally do when she left is that I just start, cleaning and organizing. So at least I'm occupied. I have something to do, and I don't sit there and just think about the sadness of the moment. Monstera looks fine. And she has a baby. So I hope she will be even happier now that she has been repotted. Victoria called me maybe 4 minutes after she left from the car, because she's seeing me taking videos for YouTube, for this channel, and in some of them she's part of the videos. So yesterday she said, I was thinking if I set up a channel, but then I don't know if I really can do it every week. Of course, if she's, when university starts again, she won't have the time to take all those videos that you need, and I think you have to be consistent and just, at least have one video a week, as long as you're not a YouTuber with 200,000 followers. And then we talked about it, and I said, sure, but again, it takes a lot of time. And she said, maybe I could do some videos every now and then and just publish them on your channel, so mine. And I said, of course, we can just open up a playlist for her and she can share whatever she wants. And when she called a few minutes after she left today, she called and said, Mommy, I had an idea. What if we do videos together, sort of mother and daughter at the same time in 2 different cities, locations, doing their stuff, so what, at more or less the same time. And I love the idea. I think it's a good idea. It's nice. I love it. So be prepared. Maybe we will open up a new playlist. Let's see. So for now, I will just relax for 5 minutes. Those birds, every evening I put out some food for them, and now it's not even 4 o'clock and it's already empty. They are eating so much. But I learned that because in earlier times, in former times, I just was giving them something in winter, and I thought, in spring and summer they have enough to eat. There are insects, there are seeds, there are whatever. So I don't have to feed them. I don't want to feed them and, train them to not search for their food again. It's important that they do it. But I learned a few years ago that ornithologists recommend to feed them mainly so not only in winter, but mainly in spring and summer, because this is the period where they need the most food, because they build their nest, they lay their eggs, and then when the babies are born, they have to feed themselves and the babies. Those flies. And due to the climate change, we have less insects than before and less seeds, especially if you live in an urban surrounding. So it's of big help for them to support them with food. But my birds here, flying balls. But I love them. So now I'll work a little bit. Means first of all, check all my business emails regarding my search for a new job, and then I'll download all the videos that I took up to now, the last days, and maybe then start editing the next one. But first, job. Thank you for your company and the time you spent with us. please give me a like, please subscribe to my channel, and in any case, be kind.